Who led today's failed coup attempt has been arrested and two of his commandos killed after they stormed a public radio station. The situation, according to the presidency of that country, is under control, and that came from a statement. Junior officers claimed that they had seized power to restore democracy in Gabon. Shots were heard around state television headquarters in the center of the capital at about the same time as that message was read out. Military vehicles blocked access to the boulevard where the officers are located. The message was read on state radio by a person who identified himself as the deputy commander of the Republican Guard and head of a group called the Patriotic Youth Movement of the Gabonese Defense and Security Forces. So, seemingly that failed coup attempt and now put down a curfew has been imposed. President Ali Bongo is in the Moroccan capital Rabat, where he is recovering after a stroke. My colleague Peter Ndoro spoke to Dr. Ur Kouamba, president of Gabon's diaspora in South Africa, and an international relations and political science analyst, Romeo Ella, this afternoon about Gabon. Let's take a listen.
It is a surprise because we Gabonese people never expected any such event in 2019. However, you see, history has the ability to always repeat itself, because you may recall that an incident like that came, I will say, 2 years ago with a gentleman called Ella Minko, who actually was hosting the national TV and declaring war to the political government. And it was in the period where the ICC was actually investigating in Gabon what was transpiring with regards to the elections. So now here again, we are with a young couple of soldiers who express their disaffection from the fact that they truly believe that something has to be done when it comes to governing this beautiful country.
Have you been in contact with people in Libreville, and what are they telling you?
Absolutely, absolutely. In such occasion, not only in Libreville, even in different countries in Europe, even Cameroonian people from Congo contacted me. Basically, it appears at 4 a.m. in the morning. So most of the Gabonese, our people, our friends, our family, were basically surprised about what was transpiring, what was going on, in a point where they could not really do anything after they realized that it was a call from the army to support them in terms of their fight towards the government issues.
All right. Romeo, the government is at pains to try and downplay this as if it was an isolated incident which has been contained. Is it possible that this could be bigger than they're making out?
I think you absolutely have it point on. The reason why the government is trying to downplay it is as they did in the events leading to this particular coup attempt. If you recall, the whole process started with the president suffering a stroke. And the immediate reaction of the president's cabinet at the time, it was the spokesperson of the presidency, was to try and deny the fact, try to pass it as a normal fatigue, and basically to try and maintain some sort of calm within the country. And the reason why they resort to such method is very simple. Since the elections in 2016, the government of President Ali Bongo has been highly controversial. There's been a lot of dispute, as you know, with former AU chairperson Jean Ping claiming to have won the elections. And there hasn't been a complete return to calm and peace in the country since these events. So it is naturally in the interest of the ruling party to ensure that there is all sort of, at least on the surface, that peace and calm remains. If President Bongo were to depart or to be absent, or his absence were to be confirmed, it would essentially mean a catastrophe, because there hasn't been any clear plan for succession.